Sometimes, small events lead to big things. Such a small event happened in the life of Vandiyathevan. Vandiyathevan was standing by the roadside watching the procession of Azhwarkadiyan pass by, wasn't he? His horse was standing a short distance from where he was standing. The eyes of some of Azhwarkadiyan's men who had gone last passed by the horse. "Oh, don't praise this blind man," said one. "Don't call him blind, I call him a horse," said another. "Let your arithmetical research be. First find out whether he is a blind man or a donkey," said another who was fond of jokes. "Why don't you look at that too?" said one of the men, and he approached the horse. He tried to jump on it. The clever horse knew that the one who was trying to mount him was not his master. He refused to mount that stranger. "This is a wicked horse. I cannot mount it. Only a hereditary royal can mount it. In that case, the Thanjavur Mutharaya should return and mount it." Hearing his fair words, the other warriors laughed. Because the Thanjavur Mutharaya clan had been extinct for 100 years, now the Chola tiger flag was flying in Thanjavur. That may be the horse's intention, but if you ask me, I would say that the living Thandavaraya is better than the dead Thanjavur Mutharaya, said another warrior. "Thandavaraya, see if the horse that refuses to mount you is a real horse. Perhaps it is a fake horse that came to the festival of Perumal," said another one who was fond of sarcasm. Saying, "I will test that too," Thandavarayan, who was about to mount the horse, twisted its tail. The angry horse immediately kicked its hind legs 4 times and ran away. "The blind man is running! The real blind man!" The warriors shouted and chanted, "Ouch! Ouch!" and chased the running horse further. The horse ran into the festive crowd. The people moved here and there in a panic so as not to be trampled under its feet. Even so, some of them were kicked and fell. The horse ran wildly. All this happened very quickly before the eyes of Vandiyathevan. From the look on his face, Azhwarkadiyan saw that the horse was his horse. "Look, brother, what those Pajavar Thads have done. You are showing them the bravery you came to show me," he pointed out. Vandiyathevan was filled with anger. However, he gritted his teeth and maintained his patience. The soldiers of Paravur were in a large crowd. There was no point in going to fight with so many people at once. They did not even wait to fight with him. Seeing the horse running, they laughed and also hurriedly walked up. Vandiyathevan went in the direction where the horse had gone. He knew that it would run a short distance and then stop on its own. Therefore, he did not worry about it. The thought of teaching a lesson to Azhwarkadiyan's arrogant people was firmly imprinted in his heart. Beyond the turmeric grove, in a place where there was no public movement, the horse was standing in a sad state. When Vandiyathevan approached it, the horse neighed. "Why did you leave me and put me through this embarrassment?" The tired voice of the mouthless animal was like a complaint. Vandiyathevan patted its back to calm it down. Then he turned it around and brought it towards the road. Many people present at the festival looked at him and said, "Why did you bring this naughty horse into the crowd, brother? How many people has it kicked? What will this child do? What will the horse do? Isn't it the naughty people of the Azhwarkadiyan who did this?" 2 of them said in agreement. Azhwarkadiyan was still waiting on the road. "What is this, Sanyan? It seems like he won't let us go." Vandiyathevan frowned, thinking, "Brother, which way are you going?" Azhwarkadiyan asked. "Me? I will go a little west, then turn south, turn a little east, and then go southwest," said Vandiyathevan. "I didn't ask all that. I asked where you would stay tonight." "Why are you asking that?" "Perhaps you will stay at the palace of Sambhuvariyar of Kadambur. I have a job there." "Do you know the magic trick or what? How did you know that I was going to the palace of Kadambur?" "What's so strange about this? Today, many guests from many towns come there. Azhwarkadiyan and his entourage go there." "Really?" said Vandiyathevan, expressing his surprise. "Indeed. Don't you know that? The elephant, the horse, the palanquin, the chariot, all belong to the Kadambur palace. They are taken to meet and greet Azhwarkadiyan. Wherever Azhwarkadiyan goes, all this respect must be shown to him." Vandiyathevan was lost in silent thought. It was not an easy opportunity for him to stay at Parvatarai's residence. He might get a chance to get acquainted with that great warrior, but the experience he had with his rude entourage was still bitter to him. "Brother, can you do me a favor?" asked the Azhwarkadiyan in a compassionate voice. "What can I do for you? I am new to this side." "I will tell you what you can do. Take me to the Kadambur Palace tonight." "Why? Is there any Veerashaiva coming there? Is Shiva the greater deity? Is Thirumal the greater deity? Are you going to discuss and decide?" No, don't think that it is my job to fight. There will be a big feast tonight at the Kadambur Palace. After the feast, there will be a party, a samiyatam, and a crowing of crows. I want to see the crowing of crows." "Even so, how can I take you?" "If you call me your servant, it will go away." The suspicion that had been growing in front of Vandiyathevan grew stronger. "You should see someone else for all that kind of deception and fraud. I don't need a servant like you, and they won't believe me if I tell them. Also, after thinking about everything you said, I doubt that they will let me into the fort today." "Then tell me that you didn't receive an invitation to Kadambur." "There is an invitation in a way. Sambhuvadiyar's son Kunda Madhavel is my close friend. He has invited me many times to come to his palace if I come this way." "Is that all? In that case, your story will be a bit boring today." The two of them walked in silence for a while. "Why are you still following me?" asked Vandiyathevan. "I can ask the same question back. Why are you following me? I am going your way, right?" "It is because I do not know the way. Nambi, where are you going? Is it to Kadambur for some work?" "No, you yourself said that you cannot take me there. I am going to the Vinnagara Temple." "To the Veera Narayana Perumal Shrine, right?" "Yes." "I also want to come to that temple and serve the Perumal." "I wondered if you would not come to the Vishnu temple, a temple worth seeing, a shrine worth visiting. Here is a monk named Iswara Munigal who is performing rituals for the Perumal. He is a great saint." "I have also heard that there is a large crowd. Is there any special festival in the temple?" "Yes, today is Andal Tirunakshatra. The Andal Tirunakshatra also joins the 18th Adi. That is why there is such a commotion. Brother, have you heard any Andal Pasuram?" "I have not heard." Don't listen to it with your ears." "Why so much hostility?" "There is no hostility. There is no enmity. I told you for your own good. If you have heard the sweet pasuram of Andal, then you will throw away your sword and work, and like me, you too will fall in love with Kanan and set off on a journey to heaven." "Do you know Andal pasurams? Do you sing them?" "I know some. I know some of the hymns of Namalvar, which Vedam has made into Tamil. I am going to sing them at the shrine of Perumal. If you want, listen. Here is the temple too." By this time, they had indeed come close to the Veera Narayana Perumal Temple. The grandson of Vijayalaya Chola, the first Parantaka Chola, was given the title of Kopara Kesari of Madurai and Elam. He was the one who laid the foundation of the Chola Empire. He is famous in history for his golden roof over the Chitrampalam of Thilai. He had many honorary titles such as Chola Sikamani, Sura Sikamani, and also the special title of Veera Narayana. During Parantaka's time, the Rashtrakuta kings of the double world in the north were gaining strength. Parantaka expected that they might invade from the Manikadam. Therefore, he sent his first son, Prince Rajaditha, to stay in the country of Tirumunai with a large army. At a time when lakhs of soldiers from that army were idle, Rajaditha came up with an idea. He wanted to use them to do a great work that would be useful to the citizens. An immense flood of water flowed through the great river, called Vada Kaveri by devotees and Kolidam by others, and was mixing in vain with the sea. In order to utilize a part of it, he built a vast lake like the sea with the soldiers at his disposal. He named it Veera Narayana Lake after his beloved father. He built Veera Narayana Puram on its banks and also took a celestial body in it. Vishnugriham was translated into Tamil as Vinnakaram in those days. Isn't Sriman Narayana Murthy the one who bathes in water and is water-like? Therefore, it was the custom of those times to build a temple for Sri Narayana Murthy near the banks of lakes to protect lakes. Accordingly, he built a temple for Veera Narayana Perumal in the celestial body of Veera Narayana Pura. It was to the temple of such a Perumal that Vandiyathevan and Azhwarkadiyan now went. When they reached the shrine, Azhwarkadiyan began to sing. After singing some of the Pasharams of Andal, worshipping the Perumal and coming out of the temple, Vandiyathevan looked at Azhwarkadiyan and said, "My dear friends, I did not know that you were such a great devotee and a learned scholar. If I have spoken in any way inappropriately, I must apologize. I forgive you, brother, but now will you do me a favor, please? Didn't I tell you that I cannot do the help you are asking for? Did you also agree? This is a different matter. I am giving you a small ticket. If you stay in the Kadambur Palace, you should give it to someone at the right time." "To whom?" "You went to that woman in a covered palanquin behind the elephant of the hunter." "My friends, who did you think I was? Was I the one who was caught in all this work? If anyone other than you had said such a thing to me..." "Brother, don't be nervous. If you can't do it, then go and come as a Maharaja. But if you have helped me only, then at some point you too would have needed my help. Go and come." Vandiyathevan did not stay there even for a moment. He jumped on his horse and quickly rode towards Kadampur.
Hi everyone, if you enjoyed this episode, please like and share this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe for the next chapter of Ponniyin Selvan.